There's been a lot of discussion around apps. There have been a lot of discussions about how technology can advance our efforts to notify individuals, mitigate the spread of COVID-19, and address this pandemic head-on. Two of California's best-known headquartered technology companies, Google and Apple, have joined together in an effort to provide for exposure notification, not contact tracing, but exposure notification. I want to provide you a little bit of information about what California is doing today to help support their efforts, a little bit about the work that we've been doing with Google and Apple over the course of the last number of months with a pilot program, particularly at our UCs. But you can see here that the California Notify app we're putting out is about an opt-in opportunity for individuals to participate in a notification protocol, an opt-in, not an opt-out, privacy protected. This is not contact tracing. This is notification technology. You can choose to participate in leveraging this technology to allow people that you have been in contact with or have been in contact with you to be notified of potential exposure related to the transmission of this disease. I remind you, it's 100% private, 100% secure, 100% voluntary. You opt in or you choose not to, and there is no tracking data, no location data that is shared as parcel of California Notify whatsoever. These are foundational principles. The reason I'm reinforcing them is because they're important. We value privacy. California has long been a leader in terms of advancing the cause, and we don't want to do anything to set that cause back. And that's why we've been, frankly, a little stubborn and kept our eyes wide open in terms of this technology. We didn't want to jump in ready, fire aim. We wanted to really take time, reflect on this technology to be secure in our confidence that what we are promoting, what we're stating here today, is indeed accurate. And that's exactly what we have been doing. Now let's talk about the technology specifically. Technology will be available this Thursday. You have two platforms. You have the Apple and the Google Android platform. The Google Android platform requires that you download California Notify from the Google Play Store. You open up the app, you turn on the COVID-19 exposure notification. It's a very, I don't want to say relatively, it is indeed a simple process. Go, if you have Google Android, and download the notification app from Google Play, and you just open the app and you turn on the notification. I'll tell you what it does in just one moment, but I'll remind you it's available this Thursday. The Apple iPhone, which I have right here, it's a simple thing. It's already in the phone. You open up settings, you scroll down to find the notification. You can see there on the slide specifically what is required in terms of the prompts. You just tap the turn on notification for exposures and you follow the prompts. It allows fundamentally Bluetooth access, and you just have to always, as the case with these technologies, just accept the terms. Now you tap turn on and that's it. Your phone now is prepared for a notification. But let's talk about what this is. Here's how it works. So let's assume you are Alice and or Bob. You're chatting. You're very close. You're not socially distanced. You're not physically distanced. You're chatting for a number of minutes. And your cell phones, because you have opted into this technology, are automatically, because of Bluetooth, exchanging what we refer to in technological terms as anonymous keys. You have a few days later, you determine, you discover, if you're Alice, that you have tested positive for COVID. And you receive a code via text from the California Department of Public Health for the California Notify. So what does this mean for Bob? Well, if Alice consents for California Notify to anonymously alert other users that she has likely been exposed in the last 14 days, then Bob gets notified and is directed to information with an alert. It looks a little bit like the one you see up on the screen. You've recently been exposed to someone who's tested positive for COVID-19. Tap this prompt for more information. That more information will lead you to information that's been provided by the California Department of Public Health on what you can do next. So fully automated, opt-in technology, not contact tracing, does not in any way, shape, or form provide any of your personal information in any part of the process and protocol. And this is a pilot that now we're bringing to the state as a statewide opportunity that we've been engaged in since September. Specifically, the pilot began with the UCs, and we officially started with California, the University of San Francisco, and then expanded to more California UC campuses. Now, 7 different UC campuses. We expanded them to those campuses in November. Over 250,000 users now. And just in the last number of weeks, 8 weeks, more than 60 positive test verification codes have been issued, meaning 60 individuals have been notified of positive tests and been verified through the code process and been connected to their folks in their cloud, in their circle, people they may have come into contact with. If it's confusing, really isn't that confusing. Just encourage you to go to the covid19.ca.gov website, the covid19.ca.gov website, to learn more about California Notify and whether or not it's something that you want to add to your just additional tool in the toolkit in terms of your safety protocols. That's why I started with that slide around physical distancing and wearing masks. This is just a technological opportunity for you to add to those tools. Again, it's available this Thursday, December 10th. Opt in, not opt out. You'll receive, similar to what you see right here on the screen, an exposure notification. This will likely go out on Wednesday before the Thursday application of this new available technology. This will just prompt to remind you that you have the ability to utilize this technology if you choose.